wonder if I should run
Hey,
that
Mr. Freeman,
test again.
I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash.
Hello, guys. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Hello, welcome back to the Many Saints of Gabagool. Now, to kick things off, I should say that I completely forgot to introduce myself in the first video. You can call me JR, and you would know that if you watch the credits to my first video. Anyway, I'm the one who's going to be running this channel and doing most of these videos, so get used to hearing my voice. Although I will have a little bit of help, more on that later in this video. But today's video is going to be a little different than the first video. Now, in between these really long mainline videos, I wanted to have something in between each one, at least one video in between, that's just a little short bit. At first, I didn't know what to do, but then I thought I could just do these little interlude videos where I talk about random topics that I'm thinking about at the time. Usually they relate to video games and or movies, so that theme is still prevalent, but it's more just random collected thoughts, and these aren't scripted at all, so my thought process and words are gonna be all over the fucking place, as you can tell by that sentence I just uttered. So what have I got for you on the first interlude video? Well, today I'm going to mostly be talking about the decline of the once great game company Rockstar Games and the recently released GTA Definitive Editions. So I'm sure everyone here knows what Grand Theft Auto is, right? Even if you're not a gamer, you at least have some sort of idea. Most people say it's just stealing cars and you can kill prostitutes after engaging in sex time with them and taking the money away from them. It also consists of, well, you know, killing people, just going on rampages, playing story missions, and just, yeah, a whole bunch of shit that kind of just makes you the bad guy, but whatever. Anyhow, in recent times, 3 of the games, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, have been released in updated versions that are, we'll call them glorified remasters because that's what they seem to be. These remasters, or definitive editions as they're called officially, include a graphics upgrade and probably even a gameplay upgrade. I don't know, I haven't played them, and I have no plans to play them, if I'm being completely honest, which is part of the subject of this video. Which leads me into one of the main points, why I don't really trust Rockstar anymore. Now, Rockstar has had quite a few games and game series under their belt over the years. Other than Grand Theft Auto, they've had Manhunt, Bully, the Red Dead series. Yeah, that includes Red Dead Revolver as well. Don't think I forgot about you, haha. I still don't care for those games anyway. Those aren't the only other ones, but you get my point. They have quite a variety of games, quite a catalog to choose from. However, in recent years, it seems Rockstar has really focused their efforts on nothing but GTA 5's online component, GTA Online, as most of you know, and Red Dead Online, the online component to Red Dead Redemption 2. And it's gotten to a point where it just seems like they're not really interested in doing anything else because that's just making them a shitload of money already. So then what's the point of making another game if this one is just going to make you fuck loads of money? Personally, my estimation of Rockstar as a company started to decline in about 2018. Now, what happened in 2018 to really push that forward? Well, let's look at 2 things Rockstar did that year, or releases that they did that year, rather. The first one being the most notable and most obvious as well as Red Dead Redemption 2, right at the end of the year. But earlier in the year, they re-released GTA 5 in a different edition called the Premium Edition. Let's take a look at that Premium Edition real quick. Now, what did it contain that made it different from the base game? Well, not much. It contained some starter or booster packs for online, but that was literally it. You know, something that you can already buy outside of the game separately. You don't need a whole ass other edition to get it. So that's all it adds. Nothing new at all. God damn it. That's where the distrust really started to settle in. The next thing that happened was the announcement for GTA 5 on the PS5 back in 2020. Now see, I can see why Rockstar re-released GTA 5 on PS4 and Xbox One. I mean, it makes sense. GTA 5 originally came out like right at the ass end of the shelf life for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, so that move made sense. However, it doesn't really make much sense here. We've got a Skyrim situation on our hands, and as of this video, it still hasn't been released on PS5. It's set to be released in early 2022, even though originally it was supposed to come out the year this video came out. Hell, probably even around this time too, right at the end of it. And because of them re-releasing this game again, that's where I actually kind of started to hate Rockstar. Now these definitive editions are the final straw for that. I mean, I already had no plans to play these editions before. I mean, that was already just kind of a given thing, but there was one little detail that just made me go, nope, that's it. I'm never giving Rockstar a single cent ever again, even if they release GTA 6. And it's not even the release of these editions in themselves. It's just more the shitty business practice that they're now enforcing through selling these. What do I mean by that? Well, first and foremost, on PC anyway, these definitive editions digitally are only going to be available through Rockstar's launcher. Yeah, you remember that gimmicky thing that all major game companies did where they created their own launcher so you could buy that company's games through their own storefront and not have to go to Steam to do it? It was a pretty pointless thing to do. And now Rockstar is making these editions only available through that launcher. We are going to get physical copies for these games eventually, but that's still a dickish thing to do. But not as dickish as this other thing they did. This really crossed the fucking line for me, I'm telling you folks. So in preparation for the release of these definitive editions, do you know what they did? They took off the original versions of these games from every digital storefront. Now on PC, these original versions of the games weren't optimized for modern systems. That was already Rockstar's fault. But normally when a company releases a remake or a remaster of an existing game, they usually tend to keep the original version on the storefronts. But nope, Rockstar took it off. So on Steam, on PC, you can no longer buy them. Sure, if you still own them, then cool, you still have them. But if you didn't have them before, well, you're not going to have them anymore. You're just going to have to get the definitive editions. What about on console? I mean, these games appeared on PS4 as well, albeit PS2 emulated, but they were on there. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they took those off too. The only way they're available now is the 10th anniversary remasters for those 3 games on mobile phones, plus Liberty City Stories. Now, these mobile ports aren't bad from what I remember, except the GTA San Andreas one. Oh, God, that one's awful, but I'm not going to get into that. But this is a very asshole-ish thing to do. That's my point to this. The second that I saw that they had removed the original versions from all digital storefronts, I couldn't fucking believe it at first. So I had to check it myself, and yeah, as it turns out, they did. Yeah, that was it. That was the breaking point for me. I can no longer support Rockstar. They're all just a bunch of fucking assholes now. Enjoy making boatloads of money from GTA Online and Red Dead Online, but I'm not going to be one of those people handing you over money. If you're just going to make shitty decisions, not just the business ones, but also with your games that you currently concentrate on, like adding updates that just kind of make the game even more over the top, but not in a good way, just a weird, like, this doesn't belong here kind of way. Yeah, they seem content doing that, so they can go ahead and keep doing that. Now, me not supporting them isn't going to hurt them a damn bit. I know they're still going to be making a lot of money through other people. Now, I would implore everybody out there to no longer support them, but I'm not naive. I know that's not going to happen, but I'm still going to at least say, if you can, don't support their business anymore. They're a very shitty company now, and it really pains me because they used to actually be a good company who made a variety of games. well, that time is long gone. I mean, they wouldn't be the first studio to go this route, but this one, like I said, it really pains me. I will finish off this interlude video with a good thing, though. So this channel is still in its early days. There's still a lot of things I'm figuring out and throwing things at the wall and see what sticks. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got a format down, but I'm still trying things. You're just gonna have to bear with me as I go along. One of these things that I'm trying is employing the help of another person on this channel. As it turns out, running a channel all by yourself with the workload I've got is kinda fucking hard. That's something I didn't fully realize before, and now I do. I mean, I have fun doing this, but god damn, it can be a lot of work. So in some future videos, especially movie-related ones, I'm bringing on a good friend of mine, Vincent, who is going to help voice over his thoughts. Now, he is more of a movie guy, so that's where most of the time he's going to come into play, but for the most part, I'm still going to be here. It's just there's going to be some videos where he's going to be doing a lot of talking and I'm not. Either way, that thought does excite me, and moving forward, I greatly anticipate where this is going to go. I have high hopes for this channel. I mean, I don't expect to get even 1,000 subscribers. Fuck, I don't even expect to get 100. If I can entertain at least a few people, then that's it. That's all I need. I'm satisfied enough by that. And having someone here to help me with it is just going to make things better. And that's it moving forward with this channel for the time being. That's it for this interlude episode. If you stay tuned to this channel, I'll have at least one interlude video for you in between each big analysis video or whatever, like I'd mentioned earlier, but I also might try to do some other little things too, just random miscellaneous things. Still, like I said, this is all experimental. Anyway, that's it for this one. Next time, it'll be me and mostly Vincent covering a movie. That movie being, you'll see. I like to try to keep it a surprise, but I will say that it does have to sort of do with the name of this channel. You'll know what I mean.